They said he stole a Lexus, said he broke the window, hot-wired it, took off, crashed it 4 blocks later, and ran. They said they found his prints on the steering wheel. They said there was traffic cam footage. They said it was open and shut. The DA offered a plea, 3 years if he confessed, 10 if he fought and lost. My brother said, I didn't do it. They gave him 8. He was 16. My name is Talia Morris. I'm his sister. I was 18 when he went in. I held his hand through the glass, wrote him every week, sat in court every day, watched them show jurors a grainy clip of a hoodie, watched them play dash cam audio with missing seconds, watched them call him a troubled youth with an attitude. He was in band. He was on the honor roll. He was supposed to graduate that spring. They said it was justice, but I never saw it, just silence, just metal, just time slipping out the back door. I went to college out of town. Full ride, law and sociology. Every case I read sounded like his. Every lecture about power made me grit my teeth. I didn't go to parties. I didn't fall in love. I studied. I planned. I waited. On the 5th year of his sentence, I got a summer internship at a criminal defense nonprofit. Clerking, filing small cases. Then one day I saw a familiar name in a training file. Officer Mark Hess, one of the 2 cops who arrested my brother. The file said, under internal review for evidence handling misconduct, 2023. I froze. The date of the theft, 2020. I started digging, pulled the case file from the archive, looked at the VIN number of the Lexus. Something felt wrong. So I checked the impound records for that date and found a match. Same car, same plate, logged into the city impound lot 11 hours before it was allegedly stolen. My stomach dropped. I checked again. Then checked the timestamp on the police report. The officer said they found the Lexus abandoned on 9th Street at 4:42 p.m., but the impound record said the car was towed at 6:15 a.m. That car wasn't stolen. It was already in custody. So how did my brother get arrested for driving it? I printed the records, took them to my supervisor. He said, if what you're showing me is true, this isn't just a bad arrest. This is fabrication. I said, they built a case out of smoke. He said, let's start pulling threads. We filed a records request for Officer Hess's GPS logs. Got them after 3 weeks, and right there, clear as day, was his cruiser. Parked outside the impound lot for 7 minutes. At 4:17 p.m., 25 minutes before they found the Lexus. I didn't cry. I just started building the case that should have been built 5 years ago.
I built a timeline. 6:15 a.m. Lexus towed to impound lot. 4:17 p.m. Officer Hess's cruiser seen parked outside that lot. 4:42 p.m. Lexus allegedly spotted abandoned. 4:58 p.m. My brother arrested. No traffic cam, no witnesses, just a shaky body cam clip that cut out for 19 seconds before showing a blurry hoodie next to the car. The prosecutor never questioned it. No one did. Until now. I went to the lot. It had cameras. The footage was wiped after 30 days. But one employee, a man named Clarence, remembered something odd. He said, sometimes officers check in, flash a badge, and move a car. No tow slip, no paperwork. Never thought twice. I asked, did Officer Hess come that day? He paused, then nodded. Yeah, I remember that tall one. Real pushy. Came in fast, left with a Lexus, said it was evidence. I found the body cam footage again, downloaded the metadata. It had a video gap, not just seconds cut, but an edited segment labeled Clip Merge. That doesn't happen accidentally. Then came the first threat. A note on my windshield. This case is closed. Stay smart. No signature, just a printed traffic citation tucked beneath it, issued by Officer Hess 3 days earlier on a street I'd never driven. I filed a complaint with Internal Affairs. No response. So I filed a motion. Then an appeal. Then I went to the press. I sent the story to 3 journalists. Only one responded. A freelancer named Eli Park. He said, "I've been trying to get someone to talk about Hess for years." I sent him the impound records, the GPS logs, the body cam metadata. He went quiet for a day, then sent back 2 words. "It's real." We published it together. Headline: "The car wasn't stolen. The case was." It exploded. Thousands of shares. Local news coverage, then national. Then a phone call from a woman I didn't know. She said, "My son's doing 7 for a robbery. Officer Hess was the lead, but the timeline never made sense." Then another woman. Then another. By the end of the week, 9 families had come forward. All of them. Same officer, same vague evidence, same kinds of edits. The state attorney general announced a review, but Hess didn't back down. He went on a podcast, said, "These people hate cops. They hate order. My record speaks for itself." He was right. It did. And now the world was listening. I filed a petition to reopen my brother's case. The judge approved it. Hearing set. 2 weeks. My brother, for the first time in 5 years, had hope in his eyes. He asked, "You think I'll make it?" I said, "I think they'll finally see you." The hearing was held in courtroom 7C. It wasn't big. No camera crews, no protesters. Just wood paneling, cold air, and 20 seats filled with people waiting for the system to tell them they were wrong. Again. But we were ready. My lawyer opened with the impound records. Then the GPS logs. Then the body cam gaps. Then Clarence, the lot worker, took the stand. He pointed to Officer Hess and said, "That's the man who drove off in the Lexus, hours before the boy was arrested." The courtroom froze. The judge leaned forward. The DA went pale. Then I was called. I explained the timeline. I showed the video data. I explained how the merge tag meant manual editing, not malfunction. I said, if my brother really stole that car, why was it already behind a fence before it was ever reported stolen? The prosecution said we were misinterpreting data. The judge disagreed. She granted a motion to vacate the conviction. My brother was exonerated. Right there. After 5 years. 1,837 days. Gone. He walked out of court a free man. No cuffs, no label, just silence. Then he looked at me and smiled. A real one. For the first time in years. Officer Hess was suspended, then indicted. Tampering with evidence, perjury, obstruction of justice. They found a folder in his locker, 17 case files, all with adjusted timelines. He took pleas, but it was too late. We'd already taken the truth public. The state overturned 3 other convictions linked to him, opened a full audit, launched a database transparency act. They called it the Morris Rule after my brother. A year later, we both spoke at a criminal justice summit. He told the room, the bars weren't the worst part. It was knowing no one believed I was worth hearing. Then he pointed to me and said, but she did. And that saved my life. I don't believe in revenge. I believe in memory, in names cleared, in systems bent until they finally break. They sent my brother to prison for stealing a car, but the only thing stolen was his time. And I took it back, one fact at a time. Thank you for watching. If you want to get more that kind of stories, press like and check out our channel.